Good afternoon, Representative Wind here. I hope you're all doing well and enjoying this beautiful fall weather that we're having. Coming up, ceremonial drums will soon be in full force, starting here in Mille Lacs on October 6th and going for 5 straight weeks here, then jumping to Ojimug, Minnesinaquan, back to Ojimug, and then finishing here in Mille Lacs on December 1st and 2nd. We look forward to all of those ceremonial drums, and again, can't say enough that if you want some assistance or want to come and learn with me, I'm there to help, and just look for my pointing lips in the audience there, and we'll get you welcomed. Of course, the fall harvest of wild rice seemed to be very successful again this year. The water was low and people struggled, but they still went out and got some very, very tasty wild rice that I was very lucky to taste already. So thanks to my friends for bringing me some of that rice. And of course, fall fishing will soon be upon us. Just a shout out to membership to please keep our harvesters in your prayers. Pray for them to be successful and for them to be safe throughout our fall harvests. A huge day in September came for me and my family on September 8th. I'm excited to share that was my 3-year anniversary in the District 1 office here. It has been an honor and a privilege, and I look forward to continuing to serve the Mille Lacs Band. Again, I couldn't be more grateful for the opportunity to be here and serve as your district rep. A huge amount of work has been done, and lots of learning and sacrifices happened over the last 3 years. I first of all want to thank my family, most of all, and my friends, and of course the membership for supporting me as I learned my new role. And I really truly believe that I hit the ground running and plan on continuing to improve to be a better rep for all you guys. 5 of the biggest accomplishments that I believe that we did, and these accomplishments were all focused around the oath that I was sworn to the day that I took office on September 8th, 3 years ago. One of the biggest ones was community engagement. How could I write legislation if I wasn't involved and wasn't engaged with the community that I'm writing the legislation for? So again, thank you guys for always coming out, whether it's community meetings, whether it's public comment period, whatever it is. Thank you so much for coming out and letting me know and helping to steer me in the direction that you want our band government to go. During the past 3 years, I would like to say that we've passed a record amount of legislation through the band assembly. That, coupled with the largest appropriations ever in band history directly to our band membership, we'll just continue working. You just let us know what you want us to work on. With the legislation, some passed and some didn't, but that didn't hinder the progress, and it doesn't slow us down one bit. I want to give a huge shout out to, Marvin and Wally when I first came in, and of course Harry and Representative Merrill for all their hard work. Man, I couldn't do any of this alone, and of course, the whole legislative staff and legislative council and everybody that's been here as I've learned the new role. I believe that number 3 is that we normalize tough conversations and collaboration for the betterment of band membership. It's not easy talking about stuff that isn't pretty. It's not easy saying let's change, right? I was once told, I believe at a conference, that the only human being that likes change is a baby with a dirty diaper. We are changing. We are making things better for the band. Another thing, number 4 on my list, I believe that I brought true servant leadership to the band. I'm here for you 24/7. We work very hard and we're happy to be here for you. And we'll continue to serve in that role as long as we can. Number 5, a true family approach to band government. I like to refer to that as family because we don't have a choice but to come back to the table. We don't have a choice but to let yesterday's disagreements go and look forward to tomorrow. So we've accomplished that, and I'm happy to be here. We face a ton of stuff on a daily basis, but none of that stuff is as important as the lives and the well-being of all of our band members. I can't thank you all enough for the chance to be in this role. I will keep busting my ass to make sure that your voices are heard and that we together leave a better world for those that come after us. Your voice and opinion matter now more than ever. On Sunday, the 17th, this past Sunday, we had our end of summer event at the new District 1 Community Center. It was a great event, lots of games, kids playing on the inflatables, water activities. I think we had 15 karaoke singers and very, very great, wonderful food. It was good to see everyone enjoying themselves. This is one of our biggest events, outdoor events of the year, and it takes a lot of work. And I'd like to thank everyone who came out, especially our volunteers that help us make this happen. We couldn't do it without you. So to the D1 staff, every volunteer that we had, thank you. My office and I participated in Neashing's Fall Fun Run. We had a great time cheering on all the students at the Neashing schools. We greeted them at the finish line with ice cream sandwiches to help them cool off. Congratulations to everyone that participated in that fun run today. I always say that I might run next year, right? Talk a lot of stuff to the kids. They're like, we'll beat you. So we'll see next year how that happens. And band assembly updates. There's been lots of things happening in the legislative. We've been busy working on legislation almost every day of the week. Cannabis. We are getting close to our second draft of the cannabis code. As we got closer to the next draft, the other representatives and I chose to put it out again for a second round of public comments. This public comment period will be shorter than the last time, but we're looking for more input and make sure that we caught the majority of your concerns. The first time out for public comment, there were over 60 public comments during our community visits, so we really look forward to making sure that this legislation meets all of your needs. There is no copy of this anywhere in the world, and we are learning more and more every day, and we will soon be looking again to the membership and the different branches or departments of the government to make sure that this legislation is a true reflection of the interests of the people. Connected to that legislation, MLCV will be hosting a groundbreaking on October 2nd at 11 a.m. behind the casino. This is connected to that legislation and the monumental move to enter the cannabis industry for the Mille Lacs Band. In other Band Assembly news, Act 50-23. This was an adjustment to the Miners Trust Agreement. It was an attempt to get the Miners Trust Agreement codified in the statute. Unfortunately, this act was vetoed and no compromise was reached. That being said, we did pass a few hardship requests this week, so those are underway again. Act 51-23. This was an amendment to Title VI. It was regarding the HR Personnel Policy Manual. After a veto, a compromise was reached, and this amendment was passed. This was a huge collaboration between multiple band departments, including HR, both commissioners of administration, Office of Solicitor General, and the Band Assembly. This included tons of changes to the policy that needed to be made to bring the policy up to date, but also added a part where HR could stay in line with the recent legalization of marijuana in Minnesota. There's a portion in there that allowed HR to create positions or name positions safety sensitive. Again, that's to be in line with marijuana being legalized in Minnesota. Other things in Band Assembly news, the biennium budget is due to the Band Assembly September 1st. Every odd-numbered year, the biennium budget was recently received for tribal government by the Band Assembly. The Band Assembly did reply to the executive branch via a letter to let them know that we would need some adjustments to be made to be more in line with the amount of distribution coming from the casinos. Knowing that this is a work in progress and that we wouldn't get the budget passed on time before October 1st, we passed a continuing resolution to allow the band government to continue as we work through the process. Similar to that, we've been working through Mille Lacs Corporate Ventures budgets. They have also been a focus within the Band Assembly, and related to the same timeline, there has been another continuing resolution for MLCV to continue on the hard work that they do. The District 1 September community meeting will be held on Thursday the 28th at the new District 1 Community Center at 5:30. On the agenda, I will start with a welcome and a D1 office update. We'll try to keep that real brief. September meeting is now our annual educator meet and greet. This will include teaching and support staff from Onamia, Neashing, and Mille Lacs Early Education. This is a great opportunity to meet the staff at the schools in all of our communities and to share a meal with them and learn about each other. Don Day will prepare Indian tacos with their beans and rice and pumpkin bars for dessert. We also have the Little Otter Drum Group singing a couple songs during that. And as a reminder, children must be accompanied by an adult at the meeting. Everyone is welcome to attend, and we hope to see you there. This one is really important about bringing our educators and our families together so that we can better educate our kids. So a huge important meeting. Also here in District 1, we've started planning our Halloween event. Last year we deemed it the Spooktacular Halloween event. This is one of my favorite events, seeing everyone dressing up and seeing all the kids trick-or-treating. We have lots of treats and scary tricks at the party. Watch for more details coming early this month. This will be held October 31st at the new District 1 Community Center. Times and all the details will come out. In other news, I will be traveling for the first time to the NICOA conference. This is taking place in North Carolina, Cherokee, North Carolina. It's the 24th National Indian Council on Aging. The mission of NICOA is to advocate for improved comprehensive health, social services, and economic well-being for American Indian and Alaskan Native elders. This is my first trip to this conference, and I'm very excited to learn more about NICOA and to spend time with our elders. We also have an upcoming search in Bemidji. I was recently contacted by Anna Negrete of the Minnesota Office of Missing and Murdered Indigenous Relatives regarding an upcoming search for Nevaeh kingbird. Nevaeh has been missing since October of 2021. This search is scheduled for Monday and Tuesday the 25th and 26th in Bemidji. The District 1 office is sending our shuttles. Our staff member Nick Cash and some community members will be participating in this search. For more information regarding that search, please visit the Bring Nevaeh Kingbird Home Facebook page. This is a result of Anna's office and MMIR coming and helping us here late last winter, early this spring to help bring one of our own band members home. MMIR, was here to assist and provide resources during our search here, so thought it was very important that somebody from the Mille Lacs Band participate and help. Due to a scheduling conflict, I will not be in attendance at this month's urban community meeting. That meeting will take place on the 28th, the same time as our community meeting here in District 1. However, I do have some time slots available for phone meetings. If you would like to schedule a time, please reach out to Darla, 320-362-0793. Please feel free to reach out to me directly, 320-630-1428. If you have any questions, concerns, anything like that, reach out to me directly. I look forward to hearing from you. Miigwech.